Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge Blade Works. So it's raining like crazy outside right now, and I'm actually looking out my window behind us, and it's just pouring down rain. We were out cutting firewood earlier today, and the weather was really nice. And then all of a sudden, I could see the clouds coming in, and it started getting cold. And I was on the wheeler bringing firewood back and forth to my house, and we started cleaning up and everything. The weather kind of turned on us, so I've been stuck inside after that, and it's it's about 9 o'clock or something like that right now, and it's just now starting to get dark. But I wanted to come in here and do some videos. I was hoping to do some videos, out in the woods today, but it just didn't happen. But one of my new things that I wanted, my books or magazine that I just got was the new Backwoodsman magazine. And if you haven't ever seen Backwoodsman magazine, they have an article on the back of here, and it's Richie's Artifacts of the West. And what he does is he sells knives on the back of here, and he always has some really nice Mora knives and hunting knives and whatever. And then the Backwoodsman magazine, if you're into any kind of survival or backwoods skills or any old weaponry or knives, guns, or survival skills, bushcrafting, any kind of hobo meals or hobo skills. There's a lot of stuff in here, and it says right on the front: muzzle loading, woods lore, survival, history, homesteading, self-reliance, and primitive living skills. That's everything that they talk about in these magazines. And so far, this is 37 years that they've been in business, and I have every single issue ever out of Backwoodsman magazine. And this is the newest issue right here. Heidi got me this the other day. I didn't even know it was out yet. Usually I'm like on it, like boom, hey, you got to give me my new Backwoodsman. But she surprised me, and that was pretty cool. So the new one came out, and they talk about a lot of stuff in here. And there's backyard blacksmithing with Dave Canterbury. He's the one. If you don't know who Dave Canterbury is, he's in Dual Survival. Really good show. He's not on there anymore, but and then also they have some articles in here: rolling friction fire, making a stock pond tank, build a modern treehouse, the traditions mountain rifle, and strategic camping. And then there's the website here. But Backwoodsman magazine came out a long time ago, and they have a lot of self-reliance style articles in here, and they're very well detailed, and their drawings are pretty much like how somebody would, like if we were sitting in our kitchen and we drew them on a piece of paper. That's how they put them in the magazine, and I really like that. It's really down to earth. It's for the guy that just doesn't care about the shiny pages and all that, and the big thick magazine pages and real fancy articles and all that. I mean, a lot of these are just drawn on a piece of, like a napkin kind of, and then, or taken out of like these old illustrated magazines back in the day, in the 60s and 70s and whatever. And there's just tons of articles in here. A lot of survival kits. They do a lot of really neat, like, survival kits and different style knife sheaths and stuff like that. And if you've never heard of Backwoodsman magazine, I highly recommend getting a subscription to it and checking it out. They do sell these at Walmart and a lot of the pharmacies, and I've seen them all over the place. A lot of your stores that sell magazines, but they also sell like guns and knives and any kind of sporting goods stores and stuff like that. But Backwoodsman magazine's been in business for a long time, and I've written some articles in the past. I've just never turned them into Backwoodsman magazine, and I don't know why I haven't. I probably should. I think it'd be pretty cool. But one of the main things I like about them is, like I was saying earlier, is they're really down to earth. There's no rich guy, in between guy, and poor guy. Everything's the same in the magazine. They show you how to do stuff whether you have money or you don't have money. It's a lot of hobo skills and stuff like that. Living off the land, primitive living, a lot of different bushcrafting, and really neat tricks, how to do neat, different styles of doing feather sticking and stuff like that with bushcrafting. And there's, they show you how to do like clay pottery, how to make fishing kits out of soda bottles, and just tons and tons of black powder rifles and pistols and knives and knife making, and a lot of blacksmithing stuff in here. And the articles, I mean, I pick up a Backwoodsman magazine and I can't put it down until I've read every single article at least 4 times. I mean, I read all of them all the time. And lately I haven't had time to do it because I've just been so busy. But it's always been one of my favorite magazines. And I'm not doing this for like some paid advertisement or not like that. I was just telling you that, it's one of those magazines that if you get a chance to pick it up, you're in Walmart and you see it, nab it up, grab it. Because one of the things that bugs me about the other magazines that they sell, like in drugstores and Walmarts and all that stuff, like these survival magazines and whatever, you grab them, you start flipping through them, and the whole thing is nothing but ads. That's all it is. And in Backwoodsman, the back page is ads, and there's a couple ads throughout the magazine, but other than that, it's all articles, the whole thing. I mean, you can go to any page in here, and almost every single page is a really good article. They have some great stuff in here. And you can see like how they do their ads in here. They're really tiny. And a lot of these ads that are in here are guys that are sponsoring the magazine and stuff. And I don't know, it's just, to me, it's just one of the best magazines ever made. Like right here, this is Dave Canterbury doing some blacksmithing, and shows him making some knives and hatchets and axes and whatever. But highly recommend it. If you get a chance, Backwoodsman magazine, pick them up. You'll love it. Thanks for watching.